What are some slang terms a 50-year-old dad can say to his daughter to embarrass her? Just say, "What up fam?" Then when they get mad yell, "World star." TF is world star. I am taking my 14-year-old daughter and her friends to an anime convention. They are all dressing up to cosplay anime characters. I decided to dress up as Indiana Jones, and I guess that is the worst thing in the world, and now I am an asshole it seems. You now need to refer to them as weebs and pretend you think it's something positive. When something surprises you, say you are shook. My 13-year-old's most overused term. But if she's really shook, she shooketh. I must be getting old because I came into this thread intending to contribute, but instead I'm taking notes. My kids are only 7 and 9, so I don't embarrass them yet. But in a few more years it's game on. Wuss poppin' Jimbo? Wuss poppin' Jim **B **O? Sweetie, you're at a critical point in your life. The choices you make now can determine the outcome of your future. This is why I need you to promise me you'll take school seriously. The sky is the limit if you just try. I only tell you this because I love you and I want you to be woke as fuck. I try to embarrass my daughter every chance I get, as I feel it is truly a dad's job to do such things. She unfortunately doesn't react the way I would like. She finds it cool that I'm on top of pop culture. I even went so far as picking her up in my, what I deem an old people's car, ride with Kendrick Lamar blaring. I was bopping my head. Instead of the utter embarrassment, her friends started dancing around, and I've become the cool dad. Now I've gotta do this all the time when I get her from school. It's also led to her friends coming over all the time and listening to music at top volume. My daughter trolled me while I was trying to troll her. Be careful, it backfires. I still got the edge, I think. Wait till she's in an argument with your spouse, or being slightly verbose in a public place, pull out your phone and shout, "World star." Whirl STAAA. Say bruh after literally every sentence. Your mother and I have decided we are getting a divorce. Bruh. My dad never used slang terms. He did things like ask if I applied my rash cream and if my gum disease was bothering me in front of people. My mother dropped my brother off at a party. He got her to park far away so no one would see, so she drove past him and his friends and yelled out the window, "Bye James, love you." To agree with something she says, reply, "Facts SSSS. YAAAASBIITCH. My dad used to go into Carl's Jr. and call everyone Carl. Go into Wendy's and call everyone Wendy. Go into a Five Guys and ask if you can speak to the other four guys. My 60-year-old mother loves to say things are asterisk the puff daddy asterisk when she thinks something is awesome or superior. So you should probably point out things that you also find to be the puff daddy. / cringes. She knows exactly what she's doing. Wondering what she's up to today? Spice things up by saying, "Hey, what's Gucci fam? We're heading to the park, wanna join? It's gonna be lit." Chuck in an AF after lit, and this is for sure one of the best ones. Hilarious. I'm practicing these for my son. He's having a coronary because I have a bitmoji. Wait until he hears me talk. Lol. A coronary is a serious issue. You should stop and let him heal. I use the "you ain't woke fam. I'm too lit" on my 15-year-old daughter. I'm 46. Her exact response, walking by without looking at me. "I don't even think you understand what you are saying." And tell her, "I'ma keep it 100 with you." I don't. I love this thread because it's probably something I'm gonna post in 20 or so years. Yeah, I'm sitting here reading these and I understand them for the most part. I'm 19, but I can imagine myself in 20 or so years needing a Reddit thread to keep up to date. Your mother is DTF. About a month ago I shared with my wife the novel meaning of smash. A couple days after that, while our son was home for the holidays, we'd arrived back home as our son was heading out with his girlfriend. Wife asked him what he was up to. He said they were heading out to the shopping center. He asked us what we were gonna do as he headed towards the car. Without missing a beat, my wife said, "Your dad and I are gonna smash." He stopped in his tracks for a moment, then kept going. She asked, "Did I not say it right?" He replied, "Just don't." Didn't break stride, couldn't get in the car fast enough. While you're reading the paper, just quietly and slowly say, "Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang GGG" in whatever tune you feel like. I'd recommend channeling Sinatra, to the tune of Jingle Bell Rock. I'm partial to saying, "I'm finna pop a goog" instead of, "I'm going to Google this thing." I've received mixed responses. In Australia, well, at least in Melbourne, a goog is an ecstasy pill. I always tell my daughter, "Word, yo," whenever she wants me to do something for her. She doesn't ask me much anymore. Perfect. Next time her friends are over, tell her you'll leave them alone, but to cash me outside if you need anything. Say it on front of her friends for max damage. Bonus if you dab before you leave. As you leave, just don't walk into anything. Edit, backwards with a fidget spinner in your outstretched hand, maybe bumping into the door jamb but never breaking the dab. My dad makes up a bunch of euphemisms for menstruation that are much worse than saying, "Are you on your period?" And honestly, if it weren't for the fact that he thinks these euphemisms are somehow more appropriate than just saying, "Are you on your period?" in the context of asking if he needs to get me anything, he'll very loudly announce, "Are you on your pee? Do you need supplies?" And that's so much worse than just saying period. Oh my god, just ask if I need pads. My dad always asks if I'm having technical difficulties instead of having my period lol. When she gets upset, tell her she's being extra. Side note, it just means you're overreacting, which she will do after about 2 or 3 of these terms. Haha edit, and now my top post is about a term I can't stand. Thanks for the irony Reddit. Then tell her that you're shooketh that she's acting this way. My grandma refers to my so as my special friend. She's just old-fashioned and refuses to call him my boyfriend. Haha my grandma does that too. It's too damn cute to even be annoying. This is the finish line for dads, people. I have a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old, and I am salivating for the chance to be this kind of dad. 14-year-old son, 12-year-old daughter. Your time will come. It is glorious. Start calling everything she likes whack. Her hair. Hashtag whack. Wuss poppin' B? Deadass is a good word. It's a synonym of actually and I'm being serious. Did you deadass? Deadass bro, I did. I worked at a juvenile facility in a girl's wing for 3 years. I heard deadass 35 goddamn times a day. It usually preceded a violent outburst. I now equate deadass with paperwork. I must have been about 18 or 19 when I was getting ready to go out with friends when my father asks, Dad, what are you up to? Just going to hang around with your bum mates? Me, WTF? Dad, what, you don't say that anymore? You know, bum mates, your mates you bum around with. No Dad, no, we do not say that anymore. Maybe he was checking to see if you were straight or gay? Just standing up for the dad. Mon's not hot. My 13-year-old daughters mistakenly showed this video to my husband. He now quotes it constantly and it is driving them crazy. Just call everything dope, lit, or ratchet and start calling her homie. Tell her she's on fleek all the time. Whenever I call something dope, my kids are all like, no mom, just, no. I hear all the young college kids saying, that's so extra, or you're being so extra right now, meaning being over the top or ridiculous. As a young college kid, my friend works at the school library. They keep a set of chargers for various types of phones. A kid came up and asked for one. My friend informed him they were out. He replied, that's custard, and walked away. Lit, litty, woke, ratchet, schwifty. Greater than schwifty, perhaps I should have mentioned she is 14. That was lit, let's all dab. The let's all dab got me. Thanks to Redditors, Death Fairy, Marquesi, North Whatsoever, The Tin Man, LRFE, K-Counts, Moby1 Kenobi, Genmitch, Kilgies, Littlestastu, Charina 12, Azad Hot Hour Savior, Lawwoot, Inuez, Dark Side of the Moon 131, Zip 668, Ramen Girl 10, Gonzo Stewie, Tech Caleb, Citizentronal Dump, The Many-Face Asian, Pathfinder Shepherd, I Am Powerful One, Quick Wit Queen, Flurkadirk, Alaplano, Slardbark, Oh My God Lenny, Throwing It Far, Rodney Ponk, Space Grime 28, Older Still New, Myoff 1993, Oj Mayo is the GOAT, Handle Bartender, Cyanide 13, Alpha 11411, Best Sodium Na, None, Yogorilla 37, Moonwalkers B, Captain Save Abro, This Lil Ohm 408, Looking for That Scene, Middle Age Not Dead, Biluxy Red, Soup of Tomato, Unnecessary Warning, Far Out Igi, Asman 6K, Mathlady 89, ROADHOGISMYWAIFU, P. Jabroni, Feathered Sun, Sausage Basket Diva, Favorable, SIRQL8, Onan Island, Tracy JN, R Dub Danger, Soggy Biscuit, Exteshed, AB81994, Lord Malgus,